Let me break some news to you real quick. You weren't in love with them. You were in love with the version of them that they portrayed just for you. Hey, hi, how's it going, everybody? Dr. Goat here once again with another Car Talks. So, what do I mean when I say you weren't in love with them? You were in love with the version of them that they portrayed for you. Basically, what I mean here is that the person that you fell in love with, the sweet, kind, caring, innocent, super loving, giving version of them that they portrayed in the beginning of the relationship, in the beginning of getting to know them, was not really who they are. That was their way of, they connect with you, they make you believe that they like all the same things that you like, they make you believe that basically that they're just the perfect person for you. They get you really hooked in to where you feel like, man, I have found the one. I've found the absolute perfect person for me. They love all the same things I love. They are like so sweet, so kind, so caring. They go above and beyond for me. They're just like, they are the one. That version, that is just them hooking you in, making you believe all that to get you sucked in so that they can end up using you. Now, personally, myself here, I was with the narcissist for 7 years. This portrayed out perfectly for me as well. I was like, wow, she loves cars like I do. She loves the same kind of music that I do. She is the sweetest girl I've ever met. Like, absolutely perfect. I was so hooked in and so like, man, I've finally found the one for me. And with narcissists, this is their main tactic to get you sucked in and get you like, so that you're willing to do and give any and everything that you can, because you're, hey, this is the one. I'm gonna do whatever I can to make this work. And basically they will shortly thereafter end up draining you. Personally, for me, it was probably a few months in, maybe a little bit longer than that, when I started to really figure out, started to see things were a little off from what she was portraying herself to be in the beginning. But we got pregnant fairly quickly on. And so at that point, I had always told myself as a child that I was never going to have my kids have split up parents. So especially at that point, I was like, all right, she already had seemed like the one, especially at the very beginning of the relationship. And now we're having a kid, so hey, we're gonna make life great, And after having our child, he was around a year old, probably a little more than a year, a little over a year, when I started finding out about the cheating and all that. So yeah, but I was committed at that point, and when all that started happening, I was like, wow, something's just off. This isn't her, So I was trying to do everything that I could to fix it. Thought that I could fix it. Thought that I could be better. Thought that I could help her to get back to who she was. And I hate to say it to you guys, but when you are with a narcissist, you thinking that you can fix things and fix them, get them back to who they were when the relationship started, it's not going to happen. They are just now, when you're seeing all this and you're thinking you need to try to fix things now, that's just them showing you who they actually are. You're finally getting to see the real version of them. And if you've never been with a narcissist, I'm guessing you guys probably have been or are, being that you're on this video. But speaking to my past self, before being with her, when things happened there, like I say, I thought that I could fix things because I truly didn't actually know what a narcissist was at that point. I just, figured something happened between us and I needed to fix it. But narcissists in general are very manipulative. They love to gaslight you, make you, you can call them out on something and they will try to flip it on you. It will be your fault, not theirs, no matter what happened. Even if you caught them cheating, your family caught them, seen them out with someone else, they will sit there and deny it, even if you have proof. And they will, like I say, try to flip it around and be like, yeah, well, what were you doing? Who were you with? Where were you? Even having no thoughts or proof that you could have been doing anything, you literally could have been with your family at the time. No real reason for them to start saying these type of things, but they'll say it to try to get the attention off of them. Yeah, a whole bunch of things, lying over everything, cheating, like I say, gaslighting, manipulation, mental, financial abuse, all of that. Just a whole lot of things that you don't want to go through, basically. But how you get sucked into that point is because you, being, I don't want to say normal person, but a lot of the times narcissists will get connected with and into relationships with empaths because, they're very caring people. We want to see the best in people. We want to help people as much as we can. And narcissists love to take. And so they see that in you, and this is a great person to portray myself as this sweet, caring, innocent, loving person that, loves everything that you love. They will connect with you on every sort of level that they can to get you, like I say, thinking they're the absolute perfect person for me. And so when all this starts happening, you're going to try your best to fix it, and they're going to keep pulling away and abusing and getting whatever they can out of you. And once you start calling them out on these things, then they really start to pull away, and then they really start the cheating and trying to find their next victim. The next person they can make think, oh my God, they're the absolute perfect person for me. Like I say, it's something that before all this, listening to myself right now, I would have been like, yeah, you're probably, overstating it. It's probably not as bad as you're making it sound, but having been through it and spending years in it, it really is as bad as it sounds. So my main takeaway that I want for you guys is, if you believe this person that you're with is a narcissist, like if you don't know that they are for a fact, look into narcissism a little bit, learn more about it, and if you start saying, hey, that matches up with what they do, that matches up, if all these things start aligning and you see that they're a narcissist, I'm trying to say it in the most gentle way, but that person that you knew from the beginning of the relationship, that was a mask. That was not really who they are. And what you're seeing now, the abuse that you're going through now, that is the real them. They are takers. They will take from you mentally, physically, emotionally, financially. They will just take from you as much as they can get from you. And when you start to call them out, or when they feel like they've kind of fully drained you and they can't get much more from you, they're going to move on to the next person. So the quicker you understand that, the quicker you start working your way on getting out of that relationship, the better off you'll be. The longer you stick around, the more heartbreak you'll endure, the more you'll kind of drive yourself crazy, thinking that you can fix them and fix the situation. And it's just, I hate to say it, but it's a hopeless case. You're not going to fix them. They are showing you exactly who they are. Believe it. So, with that being said, if you guys enjoyed the video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. Drop a comment down below. Let me know if you've dealt with a narcissist, how much this played out in your own life. And as always, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.